What's up, y'all? Y'all tuned into the Hear Us Loud podcast with the 3 triple OGs in the motherfucking building. Y'all already know it's your boy, Karma Versace.
Hi, it's Jeanse Mulan.
Hi, it's Vixen, New York City Mother Wayne.
And if you guys don't know who I am the creator of the OG Network, and here we are. We're Hear Us Loud.
Yes. We're here.
Welcome y'all to the first episode of Hear Us Loud.
So just a disclaimer, I'm so sorry that it took us so long to start. You know, we've been announced this since last year, but you know, perfection takes time. You know, we have to find the right studio with the right price bracket, and I think we did good, right?
Yeah,
that's
a fact.
And we look amazing.
So before we start, I just want to say thank you so much to all 3 of you guys for the aftermaths, the pre-shows. Like, you guys don't know how far it is that. Like, look where we're at right now, like, you know, and there's more to come in the future.
Facts.
So I want to say thank you guys so much for that.
No shade, y'all started the aftermath. You see the other cities.
No, well, Karma started it.
Okay, big up to Karma. All right, big up to Karma.
I will say though, Vixen has brought the aftermath to another level, coming on with her sense of humor, her wit. You get what I'm saying? It's very,
absolutely.
You know, her attitude. It just brought the spice to the aftermath and what made it more fabber than what it was. So I will give her that too.
Thank you.
Let the games begin.
All right.
So just to start off, so just a quick name, house, categories you walk, and how many years you've been in ballroom.
Okay, so for those, I know this is going to be talked about tonight, but I am Karma Versace. I walk multiple categories. I walk Big Boys Runway. I walk Twist, Realness. I've walked Commentator versus Commentator. I've walked Face before. And stay tuned for the new categories that I'm going to walk. And I've been in this scene for about going on, 7 years now. Dragging it, girl.
Damn.
But yeah, that's really it, you know.
Hi y'all, what's up? It's New Jersey Mother Yante Mulan. My category is Face, Drags, or Butch Queen. It doesn't matter. I'm getting into Best Dress.
Prize.
You know,
yeah.
My second time walking Best Dress won. First time I became an $800 girl. But I've been in a scene going on. I think it's gonna be 5 years this year. In August.
For real?
Yes.
It's been that long already?
Yes.
We got to do some research on that one.
Yeah, because I was in Dior for 3.
Okay.
Last year.
Are you counting the pandemic though?
Yeah, because I was on the floor. I was on flights. I was
No shade,
walking. I was outside. So yeah, this year will be 5. Wow.
They tried to tell me the pandemic didn't count.
Hi y'all. New York City Mother Vixen Wing. I've been in the scene since 2010, but I've been walking balls since 2012. I stopped. I took like 7 years off, and now I'm back. I walk Face, Realness. You know, I get in there for performance here and there. I walk Best Dress. You know, any category you want me in. You know, I'm always ready to battle any bitch.
Ooh, I hear all around Mother on the page.
Yeah, I like that.
Next question. What do you guys expect to come from this podcast moving forward?
Real shit. Like, that's all I expect is just real shit. Like,
I want us to be blunt with each other.
Yeah, like,
talk your shit, be raw.
Yeah,
like,
definitely. I know with this group right here, I know one thing you're gonna always get from us is the real. We not gonna sugarcoat nothing.
Absolutely. I can't sugarcoat nothing.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
the only thing I like sugar is me.
I just want the scene to understand, because the scene is super sensitive.
Very.
So I want the scene to understand that what we say, it's literally just our opinion.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, we don't want no smoke.
Don't run up on us outside.
We don't want no smoke. We just talking our shit, but no smoke.
Yeah, it's nothing personal. Like, let's make that very clear moving forward, that it's nothing personal. This is love. Like, this
no
is
shade.
Absolutely. Tough love. That's all
no
it is.
No shade, because the girls read us in the comments and stuff, and we don't say nothing.
Shade.
We take it and we run with it. But now that we doing this, y'all just gotta have to have, like, you know, tough skin. Because, baby, I'm gonna talk my shit.
We're definitely gonna be fair. We're gonna be fair.
I'll try to be fair.
And next part of it, let's get to the topics. What's up?
So
let's start with them ballots in the other years at HMI.
Ooh, HMI.
Let's talk about HMI.
I knew this was coming. I'm gonna go last on this topic because, baby, I was waiting for this day to talk about this. But we're gonna start with you, Mother Vixen. How do you feel about them ballots?
Did you get nominated for anything?
I got nominated for 5 categories.
Okay. Work 5.
So, but I didn't win
all 5.
either one of them. But that's fine though. At least I was nominated. Wait, huh? Hold up 1 second. What happened?
No,
Karma?
we're in the same predicament.
Oh, okay.
We didn't win shit.
No, but no,
We
I
didn't
don't.
win nothing.
I don't mind not winning. At least I was nominated for 5 categories though. Some people didn't even get nominated for anything.
Who you directing that to?
If the shoe fit didn't wear it, I don't.
Who you directing that to? Though?
No, we got to put a name on it.
I don't know who was not nominated, but I know I was nominated for 5 things. So you know, London won. Congratulations to her. Love her down.
Mulan.
Mulan.
Yeah.
But if London was not in it, it would have had to be between me and Beyonce. No shade.
For what category?
Mother of the year, because
Nah, I think honestly though, to be fair too, if we're gonna talk about really being a mother of the year, I think it was either gonna be London or Quanah. I think what people fail to realize is Quanah really does her thing as an East Coast mother of the house, the Juicy Couture. When you see the Juicies, you see Quanah.
Shouts to Quanah.
I think what it was, though, the thing that tipped London over was she was seen walking and she was seen supporting down.
But
like,
can we also say this? We could say the same about Quanah.
But
Quanah has definitely walked this year.
She has.
She definitely came
I'm not
from
saying
behind
she
this
hasn't.
Kind of more than London a little bit, if we want to be technical, as far as London came outside, I feel like for realness, yes. But London is a triple threat legend. So I feel like as a legend, she should have kind of walked all around. You feel me? Like, you're a legend for sex, you're a legend for realness, you're a legend for performance. Quanah has walked multiple categories. She's walked best dress, she's walked legendary performance, she's walked, that's it, realness.
I feel like the thing with London is she's more in a like pick and choosy thing.
Yeah.
Like for both of them, they don't have to prove nothing to
At
the
all.
scene.
At
It's
all.
done.
Right, but
I feel like it's two different
Legend,
girls, like two different
icon.
styles. Like Quanah is more inclined to be like, all right, girl, you need me, I'm there.
Right.
London is more preparation. It's like everything is a look with her. It's a story. So that's how I felt.
But shout out to London though.
Absolutely.
Shout out to both of them. No shade.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
My take on HMI, I was nominated for 5 as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I won Male Figure Face.
Okay.
But I feel like I was snubbed a little bit, y'all.
For which one?
I feel like Mr. Out of Towner, I definitely should have won.
No shade.
I'm from New Jersey.
Mrs. Out of Towner?
No, I was nominated for Mr.
How if you're a mother of a house?
That don't matter,
But
though.
whose fault is that? I was
No,
nominated.
but this is what I'm saying though. That's why you didn't win.
Right,
You're not-
y'all
you're not
still have to
this
understand,
is-
regardless of anything, y'all have to understand, now these days, this generation is different, right? Just because she's a butch queen, of course, she's a cunty butch queen, so she's gonna be nominated as Mr. regardless of anything, mother
No,
or
she's
not.
a mother. She's a mother.
I get that,
respect
but
the pronouns. That's a key.
No,
but that
it's
has
not
nothing
a
to do with
key.
me, though. I'm just saying I felt like I was snubbed because out of everybody that walked, out of Towner, I walked, and every time I touched the floor, I won.
So who won that,
And
though?
it was Sean Versace won.
So you didn't...
Gianni Versace, bitch.
Shout out to Sean.
Shout out to Sean.
Shout out.
But no shade, keeping it real, no shade. Beyonce, you've been outside all year.
Yeah.
Sean just started coming like summertime.
Karma, be
what?
fair.
What?
Be fair.
No,
Karma,
be
don't
fair.
do
What?
that because you just
Hold on,
became a
let me-
Versace.
hold on, but y'all didn't
Let's
let me
be
say
fair.
anything,
All right,
though.
so
Y'all didn't let
talk your
me say
shit.
anything.
Yeah,
I'm saying
yeah.
as into what he was saying
So-
about Sean coming out in the middle of like the summer. Sean was a virgin coming out in the beginning of the year, coming to New York City.
But was
working
he
virgin.
winning as a virgin,
Hold on,
though?
let me finish my statement. He was coming out here as a virgin. Sean impact. You got to remember, a lot of times it's about performance when they're looking at Mr. and Mrs. Out of Towner, who's come and shook it up in a category that's so like. So many people. No shade, Beyonce. When it comes to you and face, you don't have competition.
Okay, so my
Unless
rebuttal.
it's a female figure you're battling.
My rebuttal to that is, I get what you're saying, but still to this day, I feel like this year I took Face to another level by myself.
Definitely have.
It was a moment. Every time I came out, it was grand prize, undeniable. Every time I came out, so I felt like for my hard work and dedication alone, it should have gave no shade.
But look at the ballads. Look who won the of the years this year. So what are we really saying?
I don't know, cause I won. Yeah.
It's a lot of
So my opinion of
it's a lot of shit going on.
My
You had to
opinion-
read in between the lines.
very much so. But my opinion is I feel like I definitely, without a doubt, was done dirty for HMI Awards Ball.
For which category, though?
Both.
Both
I
meaning
feel
what?
like I was not nominated for Master of Ceremony, which really kind of fucked me up more than not winning commentator versus commentator of the year.
Okay.
And what people don't understand was, yes, we all know the icon Snooki does his thing. He comes out here, he does put on for New York. I'm not going to take that from him. But as a new girl on the mic making their name known, I held it down for New York City.
No, you did.
Okay.
You did, but regardless of anything,
I should have been nominated.
no, you should
You should've.
have.
That's all. I don't care about
Being
winning.
fair, being fair.
You
Yeah.
should've.
It wasn't
You
about
should've.
winning.
No,
I didn't
no,
wanna win that.
100%. You right, 100%. But this is ballroom. There's a lot of girls that they played in their face.
Right, but like how Beyonce felt like she should have won that Mr. Out of Town, I felt like at least I should have been nominated. The nomination lets you know that you are appreciated, that people are paying attention to
Absolutely.
you, that you are doing something. So when it's like, damn, you feel like you bust your ass this whole time, and then here comes the Of the Years where you're like, no shade, let's not act like we don't get excited when Of the Year season come around. But you want to see your name on them ballots. You want to feel like, bitch, no shade, like you're at the Grammys. That's what the awards are for us.
Right.
So for me to not see my name up there, it was like, whoa.
So if you would have been nominated for commentator versus commentator and master of ceremony, which one do you think you would have had more inclined to win?
Commentator versus commentator.
Absolutely, I agree.
I-
Only because I feel like master of ceremony, I feel like Snooki
Was
has that
Snooki's,
hands down.
Regardless.
Hands down.
Regardless, it was going to Snooki, and that wasn't my issue. My issue was, no shade, my issue was really not being nominated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that really hurt my feelings bad. Because it's a lot of balls that I've done for free. There's a lot of balls that I've done for favors. There's a lot of times where I have to call out of work because people ask me at the last minute to do their ball. But y'all didn't think about me at first when y'all booked these other people that didn't show up for y'all or supported y'all. I've always supported everybody in this scene. No matter what ball it was, if I was there and you asked me to get on that mic, I got on that mic for you and I did a damn good job.
No shade.
So for me to not be nominated, it felt like a slap in my face. And like I tell everybody, it's like, oh, you shouldn't care about Of the Year. You shouldn't care about that. But y'all got to look at it like this. If you was at your job for a year and you put the work in at your job, you was on work every day on time, you did your tasks, you helped others, you was employee of the month, all of this other stuff. You get what I'm saying? And here comes somebody that comes in and they get the promotion. Yeah, it's like, okay, I still got my job, but...
Yeah, you was here first. I get it. Shout out to Maya Dior.
Yes,
Shout
congratulations,
out.
Maya.
No
That's my
shade.
little cousin. So
Shout out.
it was a bittersweet moment.
Mm-hmm.
It was really bittersweet for me, and it was hard because if anybody knew when she won, I wanted to be so mad. I really did, but at the same time, I loved that little girl. So it was like,
You gave her roses.
yes, despite how the Scorpio petty side in me wanted to be like, ugh.
No, and that
was
would
your
have been late.
face.
That would have been late because it really didn't have nothing to do with her. Like you said, it had everything to do with the scene and the houses.
It do, but I just feel like some people need to start giving like respect when respect is due.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying her per se, but just people. Like, I really put this category on. Like, it's no shade. I really put this category on. And so I feel like when people know that, not even Maya, but other people too, when y'all know y'all don't really, that y'all didn't really work for it,
Mm-hmm.
why y'all bragging about it? Y'all know y'all didn't put the, and then it's like, it's not only that you're bragging, you're showcasing it and putting it in people's faces that really worked hard, really put the sweat, the time, the dedication. It's just like, yeah, like you want to be like, okay, that's my girlfriend, so I don't want to, be fierce, but bitch, you not respecting my feelings. You know this made me feel some type of way, and all you doing is of the year, of the year, of the year, of the year, of the year. You know you don't deserve it.
Maya's from Jersey.
No, she's from New York.
Maya's from Philly.
Maya is from New York. I used to watch Maya dance when she was on the dance team before.
According
she was
to Maya, she's from Philly.
No, Maya moved to Philly when she.
Next topic.
Listen, no, because on the Aftermath or whatever, she stated she don't understand. Oh, pre-show, I interviewed her. She said, I don't know, for Mr. Out of Towner, she said, I'm from Philly. Like, that's what she gave. So I don't
Maya's
know if her physical
career.
is messed up.
So now
or-
let's make something clear, because this is how Maya came into my life. I met Maya when she was like 15, 14 years old, dancing on a New York team.
Mm-hmm.
For before ballroom, anything like that, she was dancing on a New York team as a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I met her.
Okay.
She moved to Philly with someone, and that's when her career in ballroom started. So I guess what she's saying is my ballroom career, I'm from Philly.
Right.
but I'm not born, and I wasn't born in Philly.
Okay.
So I guess that's probably why, because she first started as Philly Princess, and then worked her way, into traveling to different states. But she wasn't born in no fucking Philly.
Okay, so I have a question for the both of y'all.
Okay.
Right? So being that we just recapped, we can get more into it, but HMI, right? You were nominated for 5. He wasn't nominated at all. So
I was only nominated for 1.
He was nominated for 1.
Oh, for 1.
Right. Oh my God.
The way he made it seem like he was not nominated.
That's
for
what I'm
nothing.
saying.
No, it wasn't. It felt like that though.
It's understandable.
Okay.
It felt like that. Like the
Right.
one category that I did get nominated, which everybody
shout it
thought
out.
that I had it in the bag, which was Com versus Com of the Year.
I thought you was gonna win that hands down.
I really thought I was gonna win that one. That's why I didn't care about that. It was the master ceremony just to be nominated. Like it was like, bitch, I've been doing this shit for 6 years. 6 years. All I wanted was that nomination. I'd never been nominated for master ceremony. So the year that the past 2 years that I've been putting my ass into the scene, y'all paid me dust again.
So what are y'all plans for winning your of the years next year?
I don't care about it no more.
Well, to me, at this
that
point,
true?
to me,
No, I really don't care about it no more. Even after Boston, I don't care about it no more. I really don't. I
What
don't.
Boston gave?
I really don't care about it no more.
What Boston gave? No, I didn't
Carmen
go.
said, "No, we're not doing that tonight. You didn't vote for me." So,
Well,
so Carmen yes.
I lost commentator of the year in Boston to Snooki
gave that all
Juicy
night.
Couture.
Mother.
well, listen, I said this when Karma interviewed me after the HMI award. I walk these walls, but at this point, I'm so used to not winning no more because I get played in my face all the time. I put so much work in, I still get played in my face. I walk realness, I get played for. Well, okay, let's talk about realness because my realness and every other girl realness are 2 different realness. I have that exotic realness.
Can you really explain that to a lot of the girls, even the girls that don't, the newer girls that don't understand? Because I get it.
Okay.
But a lot of people don't understand that there are different, like, yes, it's broken down, pretty girl, schoolgirl, but there are really different kinds of realness when it comes to ballroom. You have the exotic girls, you have the body girls, you have the ugly girls, you have the fishy girls, the pretty girls. Like,
It's the ugly girl.
All right, so I
keep it a
understand.
being, there is ugly girls in realness.
Okay,
Are you gonna touch into that or no?
So I understand what you're talking about. So what the girls don't understand is, since I've been in ballroom for so long, from 2012, I was. I had to catch this bitch right here next to me. I was one of the girls that used to dominate realness. I was a B&G con for years. But y'all had to understand, like, as I got older, like, I wanted to, like, step into, like, my femme queen. Like, I didn't want to be real no more. Like, I wanted to have this exotic look. Like, y'all gotta understand, I call myself Vixen for a reason. There's no other reason why I call myself Vixen. So it's like when I'm walking against pretty girl and I'm walking against regular girls, it's like, of course y'all gonna play in my face. It's like, what the fuck? Bitch, my realness and y'all realness are 2 different realness. But let's see if half of these bitches could really walk down the street with me and not get clocked by them
I feel
kids.
like you're exotic and you're pretty though.
Right.
So
but they still play with me though.
But why?
But do you
why
feel like?
do
Do
you
you
feel
feel like
that
they?
way?
I don't know.
but now
That's
let me
the
ask
question
this
y'all should ask them.
No, but I'm gonna ask it because I'm gonna keep it real. Do you feel like they play with you because of maybe your attitude and your personality, and they just feel like no shade, like we like the reaction that Vixen give when she leaves?
If they do, that's late.
Because no shade. Let's talk about it. Vixen will walk the category and won't read. She'll be quiet. She'll stand there. She'll be
But I feel like Vixen.
as soon as she lose.
Is it giving sore loser vibe?
I don't think it's sore loser. I really do feel like they be playing with Vixen at times.
They play with me all the time though.
I wouldn't say all the time.
But y'all have to understand, right? I'm not the type of person. If it comes down for me to read, I'm gonna read down. But if it's, for example, right, the real cons. If I'm walking with the real cons, right, am I gonna sit here and read? No, bitch. Real cons don't do that.
That's right.
Bitch, you have to understand, when I walk these walls, I think like a real cunt.
era.
I don't think like a femke when I walk these walls. I think like the cunts.
But there's a new era of cunts.
Right,
If
the
we're
new
gonna-
eras
the
of
new
cunt
era
is
of
trying
cunts
to be
is dingy.
trans. Listen, the new era of the cunts are trying to
This
be
is getting into a
trans.
topic.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
they
This is
trying
getting
to
into
be
a topic.
trans because you had to understand now these days the cunts are actually going to go get surgery to look like us
Because
femme
being
queens.
trans is a trend now. That's the new thing.
But another thing too, y'all have to understand. Now these days, everybody decides to, get up in drags, to walk aboard the next day. Oh, I decide I want to become a girl. You cannot become a girl overnight. It takes time to become a woman.
So can I spill some tea on myself, y'all? Just to
What? Once upon a time, you wanted to become a girl.
So when I was 15 years old, I was living with Flocka. Me and Flocka had an apartment in the Bronx.
That's still your mother?
Yeah, that's always gonna be my mother to the day I die. Don't care. We went through a lot. As kids, living on our own, ran away from home. You get what I'm saying? Like really trying to make it on our own. She taught me how to hustle.
Okay.
She taught me how to make it. Like really, and Flocka's younger than me. And she really taught me how to hustle. Like to the point where I was throwing house parties every fucking weekend in the Bronx.
I remember that.
And I was making my money. And it was a point in time where I used to get in drags. And I was like, bitch, I live for it. Like, I live for putting on a wig. I live for makeup. I wasn't this big. Let's keep that in mind at that time. What was
your drag name?
Hazel. It was always Hazel. Hazel was always been my girl.
But wait.
Here we go.
Wait.
Lubricated?
So, your drag name was Hazel, right? Why did you give yourself that name?
So...
And you don't have hazel eyes.
I did. I used to always wear contacts.
And
I used to always, when I get in drags, I used to put on these hazel contacts.
You felt like femme queen.
Boo. But one thing I will say was what made me... I wanted to transition. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because of the point of when you say... When you get in drags a few times, people want to be a woman. That was me. I got in drags a few times and I thought I was cunt.
Okay.
So I said, let me transition. So I started taking hormones.
Right, but people need to understand. I understand.
So you detransitioned.
No.
My understanding is once you take hormones, you're like a junior femme. What are the stages? Like junior femme queen, femme queen?
Not really.
Not at all.
It depends on what type of hormones you're taking.
So I only took one shot. And I was taking T blockers.
Okay, so the T blockers is basically stop the hair from growing in your face and stuff.
Skin.
Yeah, but going back to like, the people that decide to become a girl overnight, right? Lord.
Here she go.
It takes time to become a woman, okay?
It does.
Because your body is changing. You're going to depression, okay? The hormones is like making you go to another step in life, okay? You have to understand, like, 1 minute you're a boy, next minute you decide to become a girl. First of all, you need counseling.
Yes.
But because we have different types of femme queens and different types of transitioners, right? And what I mean by that is you have some people who are just natural state. They're fine with being no breasts, like no surge, no makeup.
But that's fine,
but they're still on hormones.
Right. But then what do we say to those people who the femme queens say you're not a femme queen because you don't have surge?
This is where there's the difference of ballroom and then there's everyday.
Right. Correct.
So now ballroom, yes. Like I tell a lot of these younger girls wear a bra and stuff like that because in ballroom it's the illusion. You get what I'm saying? This is what the illusion is. The titties, the body. You get what I'm saying? The small waist. That is the illusion. That is what is presented as the realness. You get what I'm saying? Like of ballroom, whether it's you could be dark skin, light skin. That's what it is. You have to look a certain part.
Okay.
Now every day we know a lot of girls outside of ballroom that are real as rain. Real as rain, but they come into ballroom and they'll battle a girl with big titties and a big butt and they'll lose because that's the ballroom aesthetic. It's happened.
I mean, come on, you're the femme queen in the room. What's up?
Let's really talk about back then when you had to walk realness, when the girls used to pull their ID out. Your name had to be changed, your gender marketing had to be changed. They don't do that no more. Realness is not fun.
It's not that. We gotta remember, ballroom is evolving and changing.
It's tiring now.
Do you feel like it's evolving for the better or the worse?
In two different ways. This shit right here gonna keep fucking me up. Let me move this over here.
You can answer that first because you've been here longer.
This bitch is trying. You had to get in. Well, you have to understand, I've learned from, if anybody don't know, like, when I was becoming a woman, I've learned from one person and one person only. Shout out to Kiva.
Kiva.
Did they do my auntie icon yet?
Not yet. But Kiva was one of the.
What are y'all waiting for?
One of the women that used to tell me, like, girl, this is not a race. Take your time. Because at the end of the day, the ones that race are the ones that come out stronger. There's girls that I know that was overdosing in moans. Like, she used to tell me, like, you can't rush.
Take your time.
Take your time. And look, that's why I say, like, a lot of people may
wait, hold on. Can we do a pause for that part? Like that needs to be a pause. Like,
what? Really take your time.
Take your time needs to be a pause. Like,
no
it just
shade.
Needs to be like
take
a moment of like
your time.
One more time.
Take your time. This is not a race.
It's not.
Because guess what? When you overdosing and moan, guess where you're gonna be at?
That's not funny. Why would y'all just start looking down like, what you gonna be at, y'all say?
But wait, hold on. So I also want to say this. I want to say this too, because the reason why I brought up my story was because I want to say that I agree with you when you said that. The reason why I stopped taking the T blocks and stuff like that because I knew I didn't want to live my life as a woman every day.
It's hard.
It was hard to get a job. It was hard to, like, what I was saying, what it is. Like, you knew back then, like, what you had to do to make money.
Shout out to all the femme queens for real.
No
shade for real.
No,
seriously.
No. I understand exactly what you're saying, right? So, let's get into that topic, right? So, there's a lot of girls that, that do, sex work and stuff, as they become girl. But, I hope my family's not watching this, but if y'all are, it is what it is.
Confession.
This is why I'm like, child.
It is what it is, because at the end of the day, I am grown. But growing up, I was one of the girls that always had a 9-to-5. I was a 9-to-5 queen.
Was it hard getting the 9-to-5 though?
Never.
As a girl?
Never.
As your name, okay, but was your name fully changed and everything, or was
completely? My name been changed since 2015.
But that's the thing, though. That's that right there. When you are.
But when I was a butch queen, though, my gender on my ID had F on it. So regardless of anything, I always had a job.
But see, I was saying, like, for people like, let's say, that was going through the stages like me, that didn't have their ID changed or didn't have that, and my ID
back then was different,
way different.
Yeah, from my era, yes, it was different. Now these days, you can get a job with being definitely a girl, and then
society has allowed that. You get what I'm saying? Certain people have opened the doors for us.
Shout out to Obama.
Yes, no shade, that had opened them doors for us to be able to get a job as just being as flamboyant gay as we want to be. You get what I'm saying? It's fab.
Shout out to me.
But it was a point in time. No shade.
Shout out to Beyonce.
No shade. But it was definitely a point in time where it was like, when I was going in drags or like had a shaved face, it was like going to an interview, they would look at me like.
Right, because was that what you really wanted to do though?
At the time, yes, I really did want to be a girl. I liked when I had the money, I liked getting my nails done. I liked getting my hair done. I liked that process. But when the money started getting low and I couldn't keep up to the means of being the girl that I wanted to be without having to do the things that I didn't want to do, that's when I had to realize, is this the lifestyle that I want to live?
I couldn't do it. I can't do it.
That's why I would never want to be a girl.
As a drag queen, it's like.
And that's why I can't do drags no more.
It's a lot. Like being a drag is a lot.
Being a woman is very expensive. You gotta get your nails.
It took me so long to get comfortable with who I am today. So to be able to say, okay, I want to be a femme queen. I'm starting all over. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at it. It's a whole nother person. It's a whole nother life. I gotta wait for other people to re-accept me. That's too much. Like, and this is why I say, kudos to the femme queens, because you have to be a strong individual to restart your life like that.
But mentally. Hold up, but let's really talk about let's talk about some of the girls that's.
Give it to us. Bring it to us.
We're gonna be fair, right?
Be fair.
Let's really talk about a lot of femme queens with Surge and all this and all that. Still don't have no name change. Still don't have no identity change. Still don't have nothing. And some of them, their parents still call them by their boy name.
I mean, well,
you have to understand. Some parents don't accept their kids
that.
for being who they are.
But
But
some people also don't know about the resources too.
That too, and I feel like
being fair. Being fair. I'm because I be around the youth. You get what I'm saying? I really listen to the kids.
But there's so much stuff that's open now.
They are, but they don't know.
But there's nobody teaching them.
I'm telling you, there's nobody.
Right, because you know why nobody's not teaching them? Because a lot of kids that's coming up and wanna, do certain things. What's happening with them?
But you also got to understand, with the point that you brought up, when most of the time the goal is, and this is a butch queen just speaking on it, but most of the time when you're talking about transitioning, all you're really worried about is the look. That's it. All you want to be is passable, pretty. Right. That's it. But all of that stuff.
Absolutely.
It is other steps. As a femme queen, you know those other
because
steps.
You got to remember what you're saying and what I like. That's the point. You know who you want it to be. These girls, these newer girls, are still trying to find out if this is the right decision that I want to take. But at the same time, there's not nobody teaching them, guiding them, letting them know what the road that they're about to go down, what's in store for them. They don't have that. A lot of people don't have that. Like, you have daughters, you get what I'm saying? So your daughters have somebody that they can come to that's very experienced, that knows what it takes to be a woman. A lot of these other girls don't have that. They have butch queens.
No, you can't really say that too, because there is some butch queen mothers.
There are some
that are
but
actually teaching.
A butch queen mother is never going to understand. There are, but the butch queen mother is never going to understand what it's like to be on hormones. A butch queen mother is never going to understand what it's 100%. Like to inject themselves, to want to feel like this, to want to change their appearance, to want to go through this mental break or these mental. What's the word I'm looking for?
Just mental.
Yeah, period. Like, I have daughters. No shit. I have daughters, and no shade. I have daughters, and I'm their father. But I always tell them. I always told my daughters when they first started transitioning to find a femme queen mother.
Gag. Hold up. Next topic. Let's really wake it up, right?
Can I get a refill?
Can we talk about? Because this topic has been on my tongue for the longest. Can we talk about everybody keep thinking trans men is a topic?
They are a topic. Okay, are we going to be real here? No. Let's be real. Trans men, okay, we want to do this. I was waiting for this. Trans men have been exploited within the last year or two in a certain way that they have been made to perceive in a sexual nature. Let's talk about it. Let's just use Twitter as an example. Twitter.
Can I get the juice, please?
Let's just use Twitter as an example, right?
That's some though.
Now, when I was growing up, I'm gonna be fair. I never saw trans man porn. I never saw trans men in that light. I known about trans men, but I always known them to be very private about what they do. Now, when you go log in on Twitter, you see trans men and butch queens. Hold on. You see trans men and butch queens fucking, sucking, licking and sticking.
Okay.
So, of course, the curious mind goes, well, I wonder if I was with a trans man, what it would get.
But that's the problem now, right?
It's
just because you see somebody else being with a trans man, that don't mean that you have to get onto the wave and try to fuck a trans man.
It's not about getting on the wave, but it's curiosity.
No.
This is literally like the same thing because I literally just said being trans is a trend.
Exactly.
It's trending right now.
Exactly.
Because it doesn't matter what gender
and
you're
trans men are literally, when you go on social media, they're being exploited in a sexual way.
Right. No, but you still have to understand, right? Trans men was actually attracted to trans woman. Trans woman.
Correct.
So do you feel like like we're kind of taking your trans men from?
Wait.
Because no shade. Hold on, let's really talk about it. Back in the day when I came out, you always saw the femme queens with the trans men. Yeah, always. Right. But in this society, in this era of girls, what do you see now? You see trans men hooking up with butch queens.
Because I see love.
Right, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's not act like it's not exploited. It's not out there. I
don't feel that way.
But it's not even that. So it's like, because, okay, for example, just because I'm dealing with one trans man, right? That mean, my friends just want to try a trans man because I'm dealing with a trans man? No, you was just with Butch Queen.
No, I just feel like trans
but you didn't feel that way when I was with. Wait, hold on. But y'all don't feel.
Wait,
like. But that's a little contradiction because y'all don't feel the way when a Butch Queen date a Butch Queen, but then they start talking to y'all.
Butch Queens is going
when
to
you say y'all. You're talking
the
about
trans women.
Okay,
but Butch Queens is going to date.
Little contradiction.
Regardless of anything, Butch Queens is going to date Butch Queens because, no disrespect to y'all, they are a gay male that's into,
Continue.
Yeah.
Say it.
That's into male.
Keeping it real.
But so isn't that a trans man considered a male? So why can't a butch want to be into another man that likes men? Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a contradiction.
No, it's understandable. There's certain people that's hiding it, right? You have to understand. There's a lot of trans men that's not out here worrying about which butch queen that they messing with. Now these days, everybody just want to jump into like, I want to date a trans man. I want to do this. I want to do that.
Because now we know that some trans men are into us. It was a point of time we didn't know that. We thought they only liked trans women. So now that we know, like, oh shit. Okay, all right, you like us now.
So y'all just want to get with the wave.
It's not get with the wave.
Why do you keep saying y'all?
I'm saying because, listen.
It's not get with the wave.
Are you speaking for the femme queens who just feel like the butch queens is just taking everybody and everything?
Mm-hmm.
At this point, everybody's just messing with anything.
But that's still, once again, it's not fair. You're saying that it's okay for a butch queen to mess with a femme queen. But then you're saying that because now we want to talk to a trans man, now we're trying to broaden the wave.
I don't mind who anybody talks to because at the end of the day, whatever y'all...
It's their business.
Exactly. But what I'm trying to say is, right, when you having sex with somebody, it's not nobody's business to know who you sleeping with. Now these days, the girls is sleeping with somebody and they going on social media. One thing about me is...
Are we going to be serious? Because the trans women do the same thing. Y'all exploit y'all butch queens.
But this is not a butch queen versus trans.
This is what it was when she started this convo.
This isn't that.
No, it's not because at the end of the day, because one thing people could say about me, they could be like, oh, girl, why are you doing this? I'm very sneaky. Mm-hmm. You would never know who I'm dealing with.
As I feel like everybody in this scene should be very sneaky about who y'all hook up
with.
Yes. Shout out to Pratt.
Nobody would never know who I sleep with. Nobody don't know what trans men I ever dealt with.
But that's because of who you are and how you move as a person. But what I'm trying to get you to understand,
and that's what I want the rest of them to do.
Everybody's not gonna move like
everybody's not Vixen.
Everybody's not Vixen.
But guess what though? When you do that,
because I'm not gonna move like you.
But when you don't do that,
that's
when these trans men is really gonna stop fucking with people.
That's not true.
No, not to me. They're gonna always fuck with me. Excuse me? I don't run my mouth. I'm very private.
But that's the thing though. It's like...
But weird.
I recently... No shade, being fair. Had my trans man experience.
Ooh, 1 to 10.
It was actually a 9.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Well,
just to be fair.
Shout out to Thomas Trans.
Well, you got a 9. You didn't get a 10, so that means something got to give out.
The only reason why it wasn't a 10 for me is because I just felt like we had to end it a little faster than I would have liked. That was
so you basically had pussy for the first time?
No, it was not my first time.
You liked it?
I actually really enjoyed it. It
was actually.
I kind of want to try, but
my thing was hold on. So big thing. I was not a fan of.
She's so gay.
I was not a fan. I was not a fan of.
Ian, we going
vagina.
Did you go down?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it.
Did you go down?
No. But that's what he made the experience so fast.
So
because it felt like I was with a butch queen.
So you ain't go down, but he went down on you. If you don't, you see,
selfish.
That's very selfish. That's very selfish.
Hold on, stop,
they don't
stop,
have
stop.
to ask.
It's not an ask thing. He already knew prior to getting into the situation what I was okay with and what I was not okay with. One thing about me, I'm very verbal and very honest about how I feel and my intentions.
Yeah, but sex is supposed to be pleasurable for both parties.
But if you know that I don't like that and you're still willing to still deal with me and still willing to, okay that's not my problem. Like that's your loss. You knew that was something that I was not okay with before.
I'm sorry.
I get that, but this is something new for me. I'm not physically attracted to that. I was attracted to him. So you get what I'm saying? Like the masculine energy that he was giving was very attractive.
Masculine energy.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And it turned me on. Now, when we did what we did, it felt like, and he knows me and him had this conversation. I'm not calling him a butch queen, but he knows I said it to him, like, it felt like I was with a butch queen. Like, it didn't feel like I was with a trans man. It felt fab.
I think that's the whole.
Like that's essentially what it is.
That's the whole point. Like, just because you have what you have down there,
right?
I'll still look at you as a man.
Yeah, and that's what it was. He gave me, like, even from the choking, the grabbing, like the forcefulness, like it was the grunting, the moaning was man. It was never like, it never gave like, okay, well he.
Beyonce.
Okay, wait. So I got another topic, so we can let's keep it going. So I want to talk about Baddies West real fast. Do y'all watch Baddies West on Zeus?
I saw the clips. I don't watch it.
Okay,
though.
so I'm gonna fill y'all in on.
I watch it. It was really cute. Shout out to Zeus.
Shout out to Zeus. Shout out to
collab,
Natalie Nunn.
They're not shouting us out.
Huh?
Oh wow.
What you say?
They're not shouting us out.
Talk your shit, sister.
We just started. It's our first episode.
They just don't know.
They gonna know. We're gonna get there.
We there. They have to see
I'm
us.
talking about we're gonna get there with them.
Okay. Shout out to.
It's given every Sunday new show.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
But so let me fill y'all in on the show. So Natalie Nunn.
You don't have to fill me in because I saw it, but you could fill Beyonce.
Okay, Beyonce.
No, I've seen it. Stunner sucks out. Stunner. No.
So do you understand the backstory?
No, did you watch the whole thing?
You watched the whole thing to understand the backstory.
When she was in auditions and Tommy was giving her a lot, but it was really Suka Hana that ran up on her.
But Tommy did jump her. So this is okay. That
was before the audition.
No, so here goes the thing. So during the audition, when she tried to,
I'm a little confused on why she going after Tommy and
I'm about to break it down. I'm about to break it down. Hold on, no. I'm about to break it down.
Okay, go ahead.
So at the audition, when she was fighting Suki, when she was going at it with Suki, Tommy threw a drink on her.
Seen that.
Tommy also popped on her.
I don't think I saw that.
They don't show it all the way, but if you watch, you gotta like.
So how did you know about it?
So if you go to the BGCT page on Instagram, they actually have the slow mo. And because when the whole Tommy and Stunner Girl situation, they was break. Like, one thing I love about Instagram, bitch, there's them pages. They're gonna break down shit, and they broke down the fact of why the beef started. And the beef started was because she threw the drink when it was none of her business. To be fair, she threw the drink. And then she got involved. So Stunner Girl felt like, well, since you got me when I was down, bitch.
What I seen,
I love Stunner Girl. I'm a petty ass bitch.
She was down. Security was holding her. You have to be fair. If we're gonna be fair, we have to be fair.
But why she going after Tommy and not
because
Suki?
Bitch, Suki's not on the show with her.
Suki said her boyfriend can't do it.
Suki not even with Bob no more.
No, Suki cannot do the show. It was like her man gave no.
Her man gave no.
No, you're not doing that.
I'm not
bugging out. You're not going to be in a house.
So you saying
with a whole bunch of
got an
bitches.
ass whooping coming from Stunner?
I don't know. I can't talk on that. I don't know Stunner and I don't know Suki. But what I'm talking about is the show now. So now, Stunner Girl snuck Tommy. You saw that part.
Yes.
She snuck Tommy because if you watch even in the confessional, she said it. She hit me when I was trying to fight Suki. I was going to get my lick back.
Okay.
So now, when they're in the car going to the house, this was in the episode that just aired yesterday.
When she fought Rolly?
Yes, she fought Rolly.
But another question, right? Why do girls always want to fight Rolly?
I feel like it's the moment. No shade, Rolly is known on the show to be that one. Like, she's always willing to fight anybody.
But she's not the only one now. She's not the only
all them girls on that show fight. This cast
is a perfect cast.
This cast is a perfect fighter.
You said what? What was your question?
Who y'all feel like is the best fighter?
On this cast?
No,
y'all don't. No shade. I'm sorry. Krishan does do her ones and twos, but we haven't seen everybody tear yet to know.
True.
Because no shade, Low on her season gave it up.
Let's talk about that person. Her name is Biggie.
Yes, I love. Shout out to Biggie.
Is she from New York?
She's from Connecticut. Shout out to Biggie.
Wait, but no disrespect. Biggie,
no shade.
New York energy.
You know, if you're watching this, no disrespect, but I thought she was trans.
So why? Because she sound like
you.
Yeah, like that's ignorant.
I said no disrespect. I thought she was
just
trans.
Because you say no disrespect don't mean it's not ignorant. It's still ignorant.
That's not ignorant because there's
especially as you being trans.
No. There's real females that have deep voice.
So, but why did you think that she was trans?
Because now these days they be having trans girls on anything.
But don't you think she would have promoted that as being that trans girls are on reality?
No.
Let me finish.
I would have stopped her bag.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
How when they already had Sydney Star?
That
was
Sydney,
no shade.
Sydney
No
Star
shade.
wasn't casted though. She was
Sydney
featured.
Star. Sydney Star was on season 1 of Baddies.
But look what
Baddies
happened to her though.
She got put off because no shade. Nobody
Sydney
wanted
did
to be
that to
on.
herself.
Sydney
But
blocked.
better stop
Hold on. Let me say
talking about
this. Sydney. Yeah, we're gonna get into that next. Sydney got put off the show because no shade. Natalie did the smartest thing possible. She brought in a new cast, fresher cast that was going to keep it lit. Sydney she was not going to be at the end of the day. Natalie did not want Sydney fighting none of those girls on that show, being the only trans girl on the show. If you notice that she said multiple times she did not want nobody to fight Sydney.
Because she was trans. That's the only reason why. So you have to understand, right? Regardless of anything, if it was for all trans girls, then they would let us fight. But because she was
South Central Baddies, they fighting.
What I look like.
But this is what I'm saying. Like Sydney, I felt like if Biggie was trans, it would have been out there. I think as now that trans is being on reality shows and Sydney No Shade was a trans woman that did a whole season with them, I felt like if Biggie was trans, she would have said it. I'm a trans woman. That would have honestly, for me, and I feel like for the network, would have brought them more views from the LGBTQ community to like, oh my God, there's a trans girl on Zeus. A new trans girl on Zeus. Okay. That would have brought them more money. I don't think they would have looked at it like a downplay or lost a bag. That would have made her bag bigger because now we have somebody that we can say that is representing our community on the show.
I get it.
Okay.
So
passable.
Now, in the ending of this episode, Stunner Girl runs up on Biggie and winds up getting into it with Rolly. Rolly tries to fight her because in the limo,
she threw the alcohol.
She threw a liquor bottle, a Casamigos bottle at Biggie.
Who threw it at Biggie?
Stunner
right,
Girl.
But before she threw the whole bottle or drink?
No,
she threw the bottle.
But she threw the drink at Rolly and
then
Rolly face.
she threw the
Natalie
drink.
was like, I got the bottle right here.
Yeah. And then she threw the drink on Rolly and then snatched Rolly wig.
Snatch Rolly up.
Stunner?
Yeah. So because she made a comment. Now, how do y'all feel about this? I'm asking y'all. How do you feel about this comment? She made the comment, and this is where I guess everything went left. Was this comment? She said, "Everybody gonna be laid out."
And that's what Rolly was like. Who you talking to?
Rolly was like, "Who's everybody?
Who's everybody?"
That's equivalent to when you walk in a room and you say any bitch can get slapped. It's given
correct.
So
any bitch that
a lot of the
and then
fans,
she said, if the shoe fit, then wear it.
Yeah.
Right. She definitely said that.
Exactly.
She
so
definitely gave,
that's like me walking in a room and y'all say any bitch gonna get slapped. Bitch, who you talking to?
In Stunner Girl's defense, she also did say, Rolly, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, she did say that.
Okay, so Rolly was looking for camera time?
That's the thing that the fans are also saying, like, okay, well, Rolly dragged it. But then at the same time, a lot of people in the moment, bitch, a fight, you just throwing bottles and shit. Like,
no, I
bitch,
get
when
it.
you say shit like that, I would have been the same way. Like, who's everybody?
But one said person would have said, "You already trying to fight. I'm not talking to you." Okay, so she must be talking to the rest of y'all.
But in the sense of you saying, "I'm not talking to you," you still like, if the shoe fit, wear it.
Yeah, bitch. That's what Rolly gave a bitch. Now there's gonna be a problem.
But for me, it got to be direct. If I already said who you talking to and you told me I'm not talking to you.
But at the same time, for me, I don't want to. I'm not gonna take that because the reason I'm not gonna take that is because, bitch, you only got into an argument with one bitch on this motherfucking bus, one bitch. So why the fuck is you saying everybody or anybody? Direct who the fuck you talking to.
But that's what I just said.
All right, so if we talk about direct your stuff to Sydney Star about talking about your mother.
Oh yeah, let's get that.
Wait.
Yeah, we'll get into it about
Sydney Star talking about your mother, Amiyah.
Yeah, and you know, I'm gonna be fair, so make sure you.
If y'all don't know, Amiyah Scott is my mother.
You look like
her. Thanks. And
she's my grand.
I'm gonna,
I don't know her.
Are you down?
I met her one time. And you know she said to me? She said, "You be on that mic doing that loud stuff."
Oh, shit. We're grand.
And walked right away. And walked. She hugged me. I swear to God, she said that. She hugged me, walked away.
We're grand.
No other conversation was said. Nothing. And I'm such a fucking loser, bitch. I'm just sitting there like,
No, I would have done the same thing. Like, Slicky, let me do the loud stuff. No, but Sydney.
What's the thing? Talk to us.
Yes.
Keep your mouth shut.
What did she say? What did she say?
So basically, the interview gave who came out first, who was putting on for the trans community first, Sydney or Amiyah. That's what it gave.
Before we get there, who do y'all say?
I say Amiyah.
Karma. Cause no. Cause Sydney was on Love and Hip Hop years ago.
Let me say this. I'm gonna let Yonsei
Can we say
finish.
the name first?
I'm gonna let Yonsei finish.
Before I knew a Sydney Star, I saw Amiyah, Butch Queen picture, and as a woman first.
But who was putting on for the community first?
I did not know who Sydney Star was.
Karma. Just yes or no? Who? Pick a name.
I can't pick a name because
yes, you can.
No, I cannot because it's two
first?
different fields.
No,
I could really break it down for y'all and make y'all see it in a different.
I don't need you to break it down to me today. I just need you to give it to me raw.
I can't. If I'm gonna give it to you raw, I gotta break it down because when you talk about reality TV, Sydney Star. Mm-hmm. When you talk about acting, Amiyah Scott.
So what year versus what year? But what year?
But my mother was out before she was acting, though. She went viral, hair, just the trend. She's a trendsetter.
No shade, because that's like
Amiyah is the trendsetter.
Like I said, I only knew Amiyah for going viral as the Butch Queen. To
what she did in ballroom.
When she did before the ballroom thing, when she did that mermaid hair, and she was one of them girls that was carrying. I didn't know who the fuck a Sydney Star was. Love her down. Don't know who she is, but I never knew who she was. But go ahead.
Finish your story, Yonsei. Continue.
Talking
I just don't see it for Sydney. I'm sorry. Like,
but what is she really doing though?
Yeah, what's this?
Because I text my mother.
Sydney Star got a new star coming.
And I said, what do you want me to do about Sydney Star?
And what your mother gave?
My mother gave no violence. I love you.
Right, Grant.
I said, okay, ma, I love you too. How was your day?
Like fish.
Wait, so you was gonna tear Sydney Star?
She was gonna do her big one
for my mother. What you think I'm gonna do?
But you don't feel like your mother dragged it though?
Yeah. No. My mother don't respond to nothing. She don't.
So why respond
nothing.
to that? Out of everything, the allegations,
because
all the things that. Hold on. Let me ask my question.
Okay.
Let me ask my question. Out of all the things I've seen your mother's in, as far as social media and the scandals and all the things,
I think Karma has something against your mother. You gotta get in.
I think it's the loud stuff comment coming back.
Or maybe it's the liquor and the weed together.
It's the liquor and the weed together. It's really
you're not on Team Scott.
It's not that I'm not on Team Scott. I love Amiyah Scott. That's not what I'm saying.
That's not love right now.
Yeah, hear us loud.
Oh my God. I just feel I'm paying it.
I like that. Ma, we won. What's the next topic? Yeah, no.
Now.
What's the next topic?
Now.
Can we please talk about Chucky versus Rue?
No shade. Aftermath. So.
I didn't see it. Do y'all want to pull that up?
Rue gave Chucky never beat him in Jersey, where Chucky is from.
Okay.
Or New York. Chucky gave we battled one time, and he did admit that Rue sat him. So, this all started.
What you got me your phone for?
So, I have evidence of this battle.
Okay, 1 second. Hold on.
So,
Rue said it was battles.
Yeah, he said
right. That's what I'm saying. Chucky said battle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how do we feel about that?
We're gonna play the clips.
Wait, let's talk about of the years first. Of the year, I think. So, who do you think?
Oh yes, that's how it started because Rue felt like
years.
he should have won of the year, Schoolboy of the year. He feels like
true, hands down.
How do y'all feel like?
Yes.
No shade.
Hands down.
Yes, 100%.
Every ball I recorded.
Because right now, if y'all really talk about it, if we talking about, Schoolboy that had been processing. Is Rue Tefal.
Okay, so what do y'all feel like set Chucky aside for him to win it over Rue?
Voting. It's people's voting. That's all it was. You just had more people voting.
Well, how many times did Chucky win, though?
So, according to Rue, here goes the messages right here. No, let me read it.
No, don't read out messages.
No, I'm going to read just read that part.
It's T.
Oh, he said, laughing my fucking ass off. Nah, I just got into the aftermath.
Uh-huh.
So he sends me this clip, which is them in Jersey battling.
I recorded that.
When he sat Chuck.
That's on the... This is the facts.
We can't argue
the facts.
Wait, which ball is that? Is that the ball that I walk best dress?
Yes. This was the one
Mother versus Father with Fame.
Yes.
Shout out to the Dior.
No, I walked with Ja Tefal.
Yes, shout out to
did.
Telfars. I'm sorry.
That was that ball. He sat Chuck at that ball.
Okay,
that's one.
Now that's one. That's the one that Rue was talking about in the
There's
aftermath.
one Rue, zero Chuck.
Yes.
Okay.
Now here goes Rue sends me the next one. Playhouse.
And send me that so I can post it.
So who won that night?
I got y'all.
Rue won this night. Rue actually won the category.
So that's 2-0.
2-0.
So now he
following
said
message.
the following message from Rue is, it was Mos Def twice, and when we was in his state, I scraped him. It's 6-1. That is the score between
They battled
them.
6 times.
They battled 7 times.
7 times.
And he said it's 6-1.
Oh.
But he said he sent the videos in of the messages from the aftermath to back up what he was saying from the aftermath. That baby,
No,
I got
I'm
you
here
in
for the
your state
facts.
and in
I
this
love
state.
the facts.
I love a receipt.
I love I told him. I told him to
I
send it
love
to
a
me
receipt
too. So
because-
he did it.
But maybe the people felt like Chucky should have won because he won the 500 as a team. He was
Being
a captain.
fair,
No,
and
that don't
in New
count.
York City,
That don't
it's not his
count. That don't
state.
count.
But,
That don't
I mean,
count.
it had to count for
That don't count.
something.
That don't count. That don't count.
But is
That
that
don't
the only
count.
time he was winning?
Yeah.
No,
In New York, yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know my
Yes.
nephew's like.
No shade.
history.
We got to be fair. Root won Schoolboy Realness every time he stepped on the floor.
No, I'm
True.
not saying he didn't.
All
What
year.
I'm,
What
what
about
I'm
Chuck?
saying
What about
is
Chuck? How
what
much
had him
Chuck.
stand
I remember
out.
Chuck winning more in Jersey than in New York.
That's fair.
I
That's
don't remember
fair.
Chuck. Like, even if he did, it's not memorable. I remember Rue winning.
You was on the mic. I was behind the camera.
I remember Rue winning. I remember, not even that. I remember when you gotta remember when you go to the Kiki Scene page after every ball,
Everybody posting.
everybody's posting who's winning the category. You see Rue. Rue got his trophies. He got his stuff to back up his statements. He sent in his receipts. So
Okay.
I'm
shade,
team,
all
I'm
in
team
all.
Rue Telfar right now.
All in all, shout out to Chucky.
Shout out to you, though. You are of the
2-time
year.
of the year, 3-time including Jersey. You know, you did your big one, Rue. Come back harder. Congratulations to House
No shade.
of the Year.
But see now, wait, now,
New House of the
now,
Year.
hold
No shade.
on.
Shout out to the Tough R.
We talk about that award
No.
What you want to talk about? Let's go. Time is ticking.
because I feel like the Mulan should have won House of the Year. Sorry,
Being fair.
Sorry.
Yeah, I did carry all year.
multiple
being
wins,
fair.
multiple moments. Sorry,
Between you.
Jersey or New York City?
New York City. The HMI was for New York City.
No, but I'm saying, like, when y'all talk about moments for the House of Mulan, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Jersey really has like been doing it for the House of Mulan. If you took the Jersey members out, right, and had the New York City members walk for Mulan runway, guarantee, absolutely. Performance, Poughkeepsie and Amiyah, okay.
Realness.
London.
Face.
London,
Face.
London.
Because the Face Squad is there.
You.
I'm not the only face.
No, you do have the new ones. I'm not talking about the new ones.
No, remove her
this is
from
what I'm
Jersey. We
saying.
talking about the New York one.
The New York ones, you have the new babies, the dark skin one. I know about him.
Come
You
in,
have,
shout out.
You have the Asian girl too.
Yeah, Zenta.
You have Kai. He
Yes.
definitely debuted for Face and actually really did really cute. Didn't he win?
Yes.
So like you do have the people, but I feel like Jersey really like.
This.
So, are you saying that we shouldn't have one new House of the Year? I mean, not new house, but House of the Year.
I don't know. I feel like it's really definitely a debate with you and Telfar because at first I definitely was on Team Mulan, but when I go back and you watch the clips and you go back and you look at the impact Telfar made in a year,
What about the Juicies?
it's not a. This is what I'm saying. The
Juices really
impact
wasn't outside.
It's about the impact.
But I
that
feel
you
like
make.
every new house, they're supposed to make an
Yeah,
impact.
but they made the Telfars made an impact to where they could sit in that year, not overall. Let me make this clear. In that year, they sat with the biggest houses.
I don't agree with that.
I
feel like
hold
new
on.
house,
Let's
shade.
let's break it down. The Telfars definitely came through for performance. They definitely came through for performance.
Absolutely.
They definitely came. Jaja walking multiple categories really ate that up too.
Can we talk about something real
Them
quick?
having you bringing Simone back out helped that out. You helped that out.
Can I
Them-
ask a
hold on,
question
hold
real
on.
quick?
Go ahead.
Because Jaja said he's double legend, Twist and Schoolboy.
No. Okay, take you back to what we was talking about. I don't know. I just feel like them being new House of the Year, yes. House of the Year, I could see
love you
why
guys.
though. Like
I love you guys so
just
much.
the way they brought it. Like they really was doing their thing. Like they had Ivy, Justin, Gaga, Miles. They got Silk.
I get it, but at the
like,
same time, I feel like that's what
And-
you're supposed to do when you first come out. You have to make it hot. Now, for you to enter the race with the rest of the houses that's been doing anything, now it's all right. You made it hot. You were supposed to. All y'all knew. Let's see what y'all got
but then we
now.
also got to be fair, right? Let's keep in mind that this was these votes.
No, I get it.
You get what I'm saying? That's why it's hard to really have it's really hard to have this discussion because regardless of if we put all the facts on the table, it's the vote still. Mm-hmm. It's how people mind is working when they're making these votes. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm now that like I'm in the house and I do have like lead, like you know some type of like say so within my chapter. No, I'm not a leader. I don't want no position, but I do know that they listen to me and I listen to them.
Mm-hmm. So, question. Question.
Let's talk about it
because
we're not about to do this.
No shade, love you down, nephew. Right?
What happened?
I want to know, right? Mm-hmm. How you went from
that silence.
Run it down.
Playboy.
Shout out.
Mulan.
No, you doing no. Okay, no, keep going. No, keep going.
What I know.
The house is recently.
No.
Order.
No, she is in the right order. She's in the right order. She's in the right order.
Right.
She's in the right order.
Mother been in boardroom. I watch. I just don't say much. Playboy. Mm-hmm. Mulan.
Mm-hmm. Playboy again.
Playboy.
Versace.
Mm-hmm. So you went from home to Mulan, back home
to out of state.
Oh my God.
Now you a Versace.
No, that's no shade.
I want to know.
Okay.
Why did you leave Mulan? Why did you leave Playboy? And now you're a Versace. I just want you to break those down to me so the people can have an understanding so they don't think that you're just out here house hopping. Mm-hmm. Because I know, the scene probably like, why he went from this house to this house to this house, like, what is he doing? No, so, I want you to break it down to them so they can have a little understanding of karma.
So I'm going to break it down from first time of Playboy. Mm-hmm. I never left Playboy. Okay. Playboy got shut down.
Correct.
That was at HMI.
That was after HMI. We won. Female Figures just won the HMI Awards Wall. They did their thing. Shout out to their thing. I just debuted for LSS last night as East Coast Godfather of Playboy. Mm-hmm. We had a meeting, and we just, I don't know. Trauma just felt like it was enough. Like, he just couldn't take it no more. Like, he was tired. Like, and he didn't feel like anybody could lead the house at that time without him. So we shut the house down. So when I was a 007, Smiley wrote me. Mm-hmm. Smiley was like, "Come, let's go." And I'm like,
shout out to the new icon.
Yeah, and I love Smiley. So I was like, I live for Smiley. I live for Mulan. I live for like what Smiley gives just as a person, the real. And so I went there. The reason why I left Mulan was because I just felt like I made a decision so fast. I took the first thing that I heard that was like nice. It just ran with it. Instead of actually going, okay, wait a minute. Do I see myself here long term? So it was like, with Mulan, I didn't see myself long term.
But Mulan was cute though.
It was, but it didn't do nothing. It did not do nothing.
Well, to me, no
shade,
being fair, what was told to me.
I feel like you about to wake it up. What you about to ask?
What was brought to me was that when Karma was a Mulan, y'all gotta understand, right? The Mulan, every time they step on the floor and every time they come out, they have a look. Mm-hmm. You would never see the Mulan not in a look, right? So, but that it didn't come from no Mulan. That was the word around. Ballroom. That Karma just couldn't be a Mulan because he didn't like how the Mulan was like always done. It's like he couldn't keep up with the Mulans. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I was hearing.
Wait, but you left the house, right? You didn't get kicked out or nothing?
No.
Yeah, so
just a rumor then. I get it. Just a rumor.
So that's why that was just a rumor.
Let's keep in mind that I was a Mulan for a year and a half.
Oh, yeah,
before I choose to left. I was a Mulan for a whole year.
Right, but you have to understand.
I left.
You know why you left, but ballroom is gonna be ballroom. They still gonna talk shit.
And what I tell everybody all the time, I don't got nothing to explain to them. I know why I left. Smiley know why I left. London know why I left. Yes, that did play a heart in it because I do feel like at that time I wasn't in a part of my life where I had it to like always buy a new outfit for every ball. There was always a fucking new ball, like, and I'm a big boy, bitch. It's not easy to just go and like find certain things, bitch. I gotta
talk about it.
I gotta order shit. You get what I'm saying? It takes time. I need preparation. I need to get ready. You get what I'm saying? Like, I have a responsibilities. I have bills. I'm sorry for y'all. I don't get food stamps. I have to spend my actual money to eat every day. You get what I'm saying? So no, that's not shade. That's not shade. That's
shout out to food
shout
stamp.
out. Can y'all accept my application?
Definitely get my food stamp. No shade.
But no, I'm being serious, y'all. Like, it's like I couldn't keep up. But that's not why I left Mulan, because if that's the case, Smiley didn't have a problem with that. Smiley, yes, she wanted me to work on my appearance, but Smiley wasn't like, oh, well, if you don't change your look, you can't be here. It never gave that. They just gave, well, we're here to help you get there. But my main focus was like, I'm trying to focus on pushing my career and like what am I about to do as far as this and what am I about to do with that. And at that time I was so mentally against myself that I didn't feel like Mulan could help me.
Do you regret leaving?
Yeah. I wish I would have stayed a little bit longer and fought out those like.
So
respect the honesty.
Why didn't you go back instead of starting fresh?
So when I went to Playboy, I in my mind was like, I'm in the era of working on becoming a legend. I want to become a legend in the house that I helped build. I bought my name as a Playboy. Like, when you talk about moments that I've made, they were as a Playboy. If you're going to talk about me becoming a legend, you're not going to say any moment it was a Playboy. So when I came into this era wanting to become a legend, I was like, I need to go home. I need to go be in my home and be a legend. I need to go sit at home and be that one.
I get it.
Then I could say the same thing too, because I'm from BNG Con. When I get deemed, whenever they decide to deem me legend, I'm not getting deemed as a BNG Con.
So let's talk about that real quick. How do y'all feel do y'all feel like y'all are on track for the deeming process?
Hold on. Yes,
absolutely. I don't want to ever know when I'm getting deemed. I want it to be a surprise.
Yeah, but I gotta clarify something though too, because I skipped the part of why I went to Versace. Why I went to Versace.
Yes.
Because that was why I didn't go back to Mulan, why I went to Versace. The reason why I didn't go back to Mulan was because when I left Playboy, what Mulan was teaching me, I learned from going to Playboy. I understood. I saw it.
And no shade, you don't feel like you could have learned more?
I could have, but now Versace, I could take what Smiley has taught me and what I've learned, and now be the leader or be the person that I was meant to be the right way. Working for it from the beginning and up. You get what I'm saying? Like,
work Versace.
With Mulan, it was like, with Mulan, I love Mulan, but my character and my personality clashes with a lot of people in Mulan. Love down, they're my family down, but we have strong personalities, and sometimes I don't like the way certain people talk.
But I feel like Versace has strong personality.
Not in the New York City chapter.
Something
not
I don't
yet.
know.
Right now we're doing good. I love the House of Versace.
No, y'all turning it.
I will say this. I'm gonna say this. Oh, child.
So who brought you to Versace?
Amiyah.
East Coast mother.
Work 3-time of the year. I love you, Amiyah.
Yes, 3 coasts.
I love you, Amiyah.
Amiyah.
She took a statement from
and
me.
another clarification, because there's rumors. They said it on live that they heard that I was planning on leaving Playboy to go to Versace, like, prior to actually leaving Playboy.
Gag no.
And no. So we're going to spill the tea real fast. The real tea was, I was supposed to... shut up. The real tea was, I was going to leave Playboy 3 months prior to actually leaving Playboy. I just didn't want to leave Charmin
alone.
Yeah, like, I just didn't want to leave him with...
Hello.
I didn't want to leave Charmin.
But you didn't leave him alone because you left your kids that you brought there with
that
him.
That was the goal, though.
But it's fact that he didn't take
Did he leave
them,
the kids alone with Charmin?
Yes, why not?
He left all his kids that he brought to Playboy
Alaska, everybody's
with Charmin. He didn't take them to Versace.
I never inboxed them. I never even told them that I left the house.
So that night that we was outside and one of your kids at the time they walked and you was telling them they shouldn't have walked and all that stuff. So prior to that, you already had it in your mind to be like, I'm out.
I already had it in my mind that it was like, okay, like, one more situation I'm done. Like behind closed doors, it was so much being a father, knowing that when people see this house, that you're a father now, they're going to expect so much from you.
It's a lot being a parent.
It really is. And I'm not saying that I felt like I did a good job. I feel like I did the best that I could of with what I had and who I had. I feel like I left my kids there because I wanted my kids to understand that I want y'all to grow here, and if this is meant for y'all, this is meant for y'all. Because just because it's not meant for me, don't mean it's not meant for y'all.
Yeah, but don't.
And they made me so.
Kids,
I left them because you want to know why? They made me so proud of HMI.
Once I leave our house, I'm taking my kids too.
No, that's selfish.
Yeah. That's not.
That's selfish because
I
didn't
see
bring.
why you say that, and I see why you
that's
say
selfish, and the reason why
I get it. Don't get me wrong.
No, the reason why I would not take them is because I didn't bring them in. I didn't bring them to the house because you're gonna follow me and do what I say, and where I go you
but
follow.
But if the house is not good for me, what makes you think it's gonna be good for my kids?
It's not good for me because I'm older. I'm more seasoned than them. I know what I deserve and boom at this point in my career. I know what I should be doing. They're new. They're still learning. So let him teach them. Let him work with them. Let him get them their foot wet. And no shade, HMI, they came out and they did their thing. Like, I'm not mad at them. Did they win? No. Alaska won. Yes. Congratulations to her.
Shout
but
out.
They came outside. You had Nasia come back out for Face. You had other girls. They debuted at Vogue Femmes. They debuted Female Figures. They had new girls. You get what I'm saying? Like, they came back out. Mm-hmm. And that's all I wanted was my kids to have that moment. You get what I'm saying? Yes, I could have brought them to Versace, but then what they would have looked like? Their career would have been based off of when I move, you move, just like that.
Okay, let's bring that legend topic back on.
So the question was, do y'all feel like y'all on track to getting deemed whenever that may be, either maybe Rebel this year or by next year? No shade. I think. No shade, y'all say by maybe this year, no shade, or maybe next year, no shade, y'all say you've been doing your thing. Male figure face and female figure face, being real, especially for Jersey, because we all know New York City that Jersey operates on a different time.
Well, for my understanding, Beyonce's up and coming legend in Jersey.
They already said it. Havoc said it. Tyra said it. No shade, the girl said it. So I wouldn't even be surprised if.
But I feel like
deemed this legend ball coming up.
But to be honest, I feel like Beyonce should be deemed in New York.
True, because this is where you mainly walk at, but Jersey's your state. You're already you're a key holder, 3-time of the year
in
for
Jersey. I'm 4-time of the year.
4-time of the year, Jersey. You're a key holder. Like, come on, no shit, that's your state. It would be rightfully if you get deemed in your state.
That sounds fucking. Y'all sound crazy. Y'all sound fucking crazy.
This is not her state.
Yeah, she should not get deemed in New York. She should get deemed in Jersey, like Akira and Samantha did.
No shit, Jersey finest.
It don't matter what you did in New York. You're from Jersey.
But in Jersey,
same way Akira wasn't even walking in Jersey like that. Akira was walking in New York.
Okay, no, y'all cannot say that because.
And you know what they did? They waited for when Akira came back. They brought Akira back to Jersey and deemed her with Samantha.
But listen though,
they put on for their city.
But y'all still have to understand. Killer got deemed in Jersey, and he's not from Jersey.
Did he get deemed in Jersey?
Yes,
he got deemed in Trenton.
Yes, and he's not from Jersey.
That can we be honest? Can I tell y'all something?
Well,
hold on, because I want to say
with Killer, nobody knew where he was from. It was North Carolina, it was New York, it was Jersey. Nobody really had to
exactly. Well, let's just say this too.
Shout out to Vintage.
There's a such thing as being a legend, and there's something as being legendary.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You got 1 minute. Let's talk about
it. Legend and legendary. Beyonce getting deemed in Jersey is going to make her legendary because you want to know why? She went to another city and dominated and put on for her city.
Multiple wins.
That was going to make her legendary.
Agreed.
So, do I feel like Beyonce's getting deemed this year? I personally, as your friend, I don't think you should get deemed this year. I feel like you need to give them, in Jersey now, give them a rock socking moments. Not Beyonce brings the wins. It's not about that. I feel like as far as your wins, they're not looking for that. They want to see something new, something fab, a new look, a new style, a new moment. Like with Amiyah, when Amiyah did that shortcut for Red Bull, it was a new look. It gave her a new moment. That's what I feel like. That's what you need. You need something that's gonna give us a wow.
I need
like
a period.
Okay, like yes, like this is my legendary tour. I'm not legend yet, but this is my legendary tour.
Okay.
Even the same thing with Vixen. For Vixen needs right now. Vixen needs a moment to make everybody go, oh shit.
So what would her moment be? Like if you was like, you know,
for what cat you're saying?
Face. She needs that moment.
No, wait. When was the last time you walked face for like
Emory Awards?
No, but that was
the Mother's Day ball. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
That was
I did not like the fact that you wore the same dress twice.
I don't think nobody did. I think that everybody.
Wait, you talking about the mother?
She about to start.
Wait, are y'all talking about Kwana's Mother Day?
Yeah.
I feel like,
to be honest, I don't think I got chopped for my dress.
I'm telling you,
no, you did. I'm telling you, I was standing right there.
Let her feel. Why do you think you got chopped though?
Come on now.
Let's talk about it.
You got chopped.
It was just Adrena.
Let her.
It was just Adrena and Shayla walking.
They literally said when they chopped you, why would she come back out in the same dress?
Gag, wasn't you the mic for that ball?
I definitely was.
You and Precious was booked for that ball.
And I literally said to them, I said, but she still looks over. They said, but she should have wore a different dress.
But
you looked fab.
Now these days, right? Because I want people to understand, right? Back then, the girls used to take their effects off and give it to the next girl to walk their category.
Not face. So that
means if I would have came there with my bra and panties, I would have won.
Not face.
No, I feel like what you're missing though is
I'm not missing it. I understand exactly where y'all coming from and exactly what y'all saying, right?
It's different than the dress. I feel like because you're Vixen and you've been in the game, that was a rookie mistake.
But I took it and I ran with it, right? I wasn't upset about it.
You see that purple look that you did for that ball?
For the North Carolina ball mainstream.
No,
that
was New York.
That was New York.
That was Jack's ball.
But that's what they're waiting for in the Kiki scene from you.
No shade, sis. I told you that.
Yeah,
that's what they're waiting for. They say you have not gave them that.
You know why? You know why I don't give it to them? I don't give it to them because I get played in my face all the time.
Because no shade until you don't put the same effort in.
No, I don't. Me and Yonsei spoke about me always carrying like I do in a real scene, right? Y'all have to understand, right? I don't mind carrying in the Kiki scene, but why am I going to spend over $1,000, $2,000? Listen,
it's ballroom.
Listen though. I'm still gonna get played.
You cannot go out there with that mentality.
Exactly. It's ballroom.
I just did a whole year walking, winning consistently. Every time I stepped on the floor, it was GP.
Male face, female figure face.
It didn't matter.
No shade.
I walked out there with, listen, that's my GP. It's over. I put in the work.
Right, you put in the work, but right? I understand where y'all coming from. Get done up and do what I had to do, but like, face is not the only category I want to always walk in ballroom.
It's not, but
you've done realness already. You're real.
I don't always want to. I'm tired of
it. It don't matter.
Hold on. Best dress.
But it don't matter what category it is. Just put that same energy.
I did. When it came down to best dress with Ja Tefar, I carried.
Y'all looks
but you
nice.
Can't carry one time and say I carried.
Listen,
the next time you came up was the same thing.
It's 2023.
More consistency. That's it.
All right.
That's it.
Okay.
No, it's not even about consistency.
Especially as a mother.
As a mother, sometimes it's okay to move how she move. Like, okay, I pop out here, I pop out there. It's
I don't agree with that.
Sometimes. I said sometimes.
Yes, but not
sometimes.
Not for, Vixen hasn't done enough to be able to swither like that.
True.
No shade. You haven't done enough to be able to swither like that.
1 more minute. Let's go.
Just make a moment. That's all you need. Make a moment.
All right.
Whatever category.
So I'm a part of the podcast moving forward. I want us to have like little segments. So we all know your slogan is "What happened? Mm-hmm. I don't get it. Bring it to a bitch's doorstep." What was that I don't get moment for HMI Awards Ball? Real quick, 1 minute.
I don't get it is from bitches playing in my face. Like, bitch, I don't get it. Like, what the fuck? Why the fuck you keep playing in my face?
What happened? What's your moment? Let's go.
My one happened moment, shout out to Alaska, why they didn't nominate her for Drag's performance. Like, what the fuck happened?
Bring it to a bitch doorstep. What is it?
Bring it to a bitch doorstep. Al, why did you call out Saya to get that first battle?
Woo! What happened? I don't get it. Okay, real quick too. Damn, that was really good. I'm gagging with that one. Okay, so we're not gonna play no games because we don't have time for games, but we're gonna save that for next episodes. I do have questions for you guys, so I asked questions. It's gonna be real good, real spicy.
Can you just give each one of us a question?
No, so we can break it down as a general thing, okay? So one thing, it was clear Carisha was grand prize for Party Monster Ball. Why does ballroom give talented girls a hard time? Somebody pick that.
What Carisha are we talking about?
Carisha X Vintage, now in New Jersey Mother Versace.
Yes, Carisha Versace. Party Monster Ball, she battled 3 people back to back, and they played in her face and gave to Simba last battle.
The only thing I could say is that I need y'all to stop saying they playing in people's face. They're not playing in people's face. Just bring it. That's it.
Okay, follow-up question. Do you think that's why legends such as Devo stopped walking?
No, the older girls stop walking because they want the new girls to shine.
Yeah, like, let's be fair.
Okay, here's a mixy question. Who is a lackluster performer that gets through because they're popular?
Beyonce, you want to answer that?
Yeah.
A lackluster performer that gets through because they're popular?
Popular, yes.
Then give it to me, raw.
No shade. All y'all gotta say one person, but y'all got like 1 more minute.
I don't really. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't really know.
What are you talking about in general?
In general, any category.
I can't think of nobody right now off the top of my head.
All right, so no shade. We gonna save that question for next week then.
All right.
Or you have a person?
I have a question.
What's your question?
Let's talk about the girls that was just getting deemed and it wasn't their time.
So, say names. Who? Because no shade. Sheree opened up the door.
Sheree opened up the door
hashtag
for
since we doing what we want to do.
Since we doing what we want to do.
Well, so if we talking about it, so my understanding that Michelle and Becca was not sure what to get deemed, and Little Mama got on the mic and said, since we be doing what we doing, it very much gave new legend Audrina,
new icon Shy, new icon Precious, new legend. I'm sorry, icon Smiley.
She deserved it. Let's not do that.
Day became icon too.
No, those was the ones that was actually supposed to get deemed.
Right, but
Diamond, Tutu, and Day Day was the three that was supposed to get deemed. That was it.
Okay, another question. If Tamaya tapped back in, do you think Tutu can take her, I guess, battling performance?
In the Kiki scene?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Kiki scene, yes. So you think absolutely.
Ballroom is over for Tamaya.
You think? Okay.
No comment.
Okay, question for Karma. Why do you? Question for Karma. Why do you think you can beat Reese when he has performance just like you and does all elements?
I never said I could beat Reese. I said we're gonna battle. I never said I could beat him. I never said that's not the intentions of the battle. The battle is you got me, bitch. I want my lick back. Mm-hmm. Whether it's a win, whatever situation, bitch. I want to feel, bitch, like I danced tonight. You got me when I was tired.
Question for Vixen: are you gonna branch out into performance more, or just keep it at realness and face?
Stay tuned.
The world may never know. Bitch, I got a question. Okay, question for Ali. Why do you practice on your craft? Why don't you practice on your craft and walk more? You have the knees and flexibility to keep up with the girls. No shit, I'm fat. I told myself, as a big girl, no, like, because Carmen, you can relate to this. As a big girl, I'm not walking if it's not 3 or more. No shade. Like, the next day, our bodies be in pain. My back hurt, neck hurt.
That's lazy shit to me.
It's no. Stop that. Stop that. Hold on. I got you in your defense. Let me tell you something. Until you wear the weight that I have to wear, you cannot tell me what's lazy or what's... Hold on, be quiet. Ooh. But that's not the option. I'm not losing weight for ballroom.
No shade.
What the fuck are you saying to me? I'm not gonna lose weight for ballroom.
But he's legendary for Big Boy's performance.
Exactly.
Are you not?
But you gotta understand.
So you should have been knew how to work it.
But it's still working. But at the same time, hold on.
Yeah, cannot say that because there's girls that's big enough and they still getting jiggy with the young ones.
Hold on. Exactly.
Right.
You should still master your own craft. You've been like that for years.
But you still can get out there and carry though.
We're not listening. Listen, let me say this. Y'all are not big.
Right.
So let me tell you this.
You're right.
There are big girls, right? They do this. They think that's what their bodies allow them to do.
Okay.
But for somebody like me and Ali, we be in pain. I've been in the studio for weeks, months, and I'm coming out and still be in pain.
I'm not taking that.
My body still hurt, so I don't want to come out no more.
Soak your body and get on the floor. It doesn't
matter. It's not who's it for. It's for y'all or is it for me? Okay. Because me, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through that.
So why step on the floor in the first place?
I step on the floor because for fun. When it's fun for me, it's not fun to keep walking.
So then why don't take it serious?
Because it's not fun to do that.
So why do girls always asking me when I'm gonna slam my back?
Because you like doing it for LSS.
And that's fab.
No shade.
Right.
Bitches want me on the floor because they want me on the floor.
Next question. Who is very well to answer
wait, Beyonce didn't get a question, so I'm confused of what's going on.
There's no question for Beyonce. But Beyonce, you answer this then. Who is a very underrated person in ballroom right now that you would want us to give attention to?
Underrated in ballroom?
Yeah, that you want us to pay attention to right now. And this for the panel, for viewers, everybody watching, stuff like that. Who do you think we should pay attention to? Any category
that's coming up?
Yeah. Anybody that's underrated, in your opinion? You have 1 minute though.
Like a new girl or
Anybody.
It could be somebody up and coming legend.
I feel like Mylin is doing her thing right now. I feel like
Mylin Juicy?
Yes, Kwana's daughter.
Shout out.
I feel like her mouth has caused her a lot of setbacks, but no shade. On the floor, she has performed.
We save it for next episode.
I have another person.
Say it.
Ariel Telfar.
No shade. Shoutouts to you. That's the dramatic one.
I don't feel like she's underrated. I feel like once she comes out
Okay,
more,
true. She's underrated.
I don't feel like she's underrated.
I feel like she's underrated.
I don't. She doesn't come
like
out enough.
I feel like they played with her the first battle at Red Bull.
It was this one question. Somebody
They played with her at Red Bull. No
she
shade.
doesn't come out enough.
It don't matter. Why does it matter? Because you didn't see me 17 times? Because
it's not about that.
if I fuck you up, I fucked you up. It don't matter.
I'm not. But you're talking about the moment. I'm talking about who's underrated. That should pay more attention. I
we
feel like
should pay
she's
more
getting the
attention.
light that she's getting.
She's got it now because of
what?
Tutu going into Aftermath, giving her life.
I don't think Tutu gave her life.
Because let's talk about it.
What Aftermath was that?
After Red Bull.
I don't think Tutu gave Ariel
Remember,
her life.
Ariel got sat first battle at Red Bull.
And Red Bull
shade. She shouldn't have.
Okay, question real quick. Do you think that Versace boy Vixen should have sat Miles? Do you think Platty should have made it as far as he did?
Do I think who?
Mother Tay, Platty, Louboutin?
Should have made it as far as...
That's how she did.
And do you think Vixen should have sat Miles? Yes.
I really wasn't watching. I really wasn't.
I know it's gonna sound like because I'm a Versace, but no, not at all. I really live for Miles a lot. I do feel like in certain other times they do play, but I felt like Miles didn't click.
All right, last question right here. Do you think Ballroom does a lot of charity wins, giving wins to someone who isn't talented but clearly is trying hard?
Here and there. I feel like if it's about seeing the effort in some people's growths. I like she said about Mylin. That's why I'm gonna say what I say about Mylin. Like Mylin is somebody who, no shade, we're seeing her growth. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We're watching her grow. So if Mylin does win, it's not a charity win. In some eyes, it might be, but it's not a charity win because we're watching her grow. So you might be like, okay, yeah, she fell out this one dip in this last battle. You get what I'm saying? But no shade. Let's look at everything she did before and the fact that she still was able to keep up in this battle. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you might be like, oh, but Mylin didn't land that dip. All right, but no shade. Let's not act like all night she wasn't smoking because she missed one dip.
Okay. Guys, we are pressed for time. I do want to say thank you guys so much for tuning into the first episode of Hear Us Loud Podcast.
Shout out to Hear Us Loud.
Thank you guys so much. Shout outs to Vixen, shout outs to Karma, shout outs to Beyonce. Yeah, say your Instagrams real quick so where we can follow you guys at.
Well, my Instagram is at TheRealViixen.
That's the real Vixen on Instagram.
My Instagram is the one and only Yonsei Scott.
I am _ Dear Karma Banks.
And my Instagram is the real Ali Gambino. I am the creator and... Well, we all created this. We all put time and energy into this.
Yeah, you see, he be so quick to put his motherfucking
also,
hands
we're
behind
all a team. We all share everything. We're all a team. And also, guys, follow the Instagram for the OG Network. It's the OG Network _. Follow the Instagram. Access questions and stuff like that as well. And also, donate to the Cash App as well. It's the OG Network as well. We need studio time to pay for this so we can keep coming back and keep giving you guys this
like,
stuff.
comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys.
And yeah, drop some questions too. I love y'all.
See you next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll another blunt.
Wait.